I'm Matt Lees from OXM, and this is Joe Danger the movie. Now, if you've not played the first Joe Danger game, you might want to go rectify that. It's a sort of brilliant cross between Sonic the Hedgehog, Tony Hawk's, with a little bit of Excitebike thrown in there too. If you read my review of the first game, you'll probably be aware that I'm a very big fan, and that's why I'm here to show you the second game. Now, there's a lot of cool new stuff in Joe Danger 2, but the most noticeable thing is the new vehicles. It's a really clever way of mixing the game up a bit by having vehicles focusing on different elements. The minecart levels, which you start off with, are quite easy to play and you can take a few hits on them without getting destroyed, but you can't do that many stunts. You can't pull wheelies when you're on the skis, but you can do stunts, and if you keep yourself going for long enough, you'll gradually build acceleration until you're going ridiculously fast. Stuff like the skidoo is pleasantly chunky and makes bouncing off obstacles to get the right angle an essential part of how you play the game, while stuff like the jetpack is just mental fun. From what we've played of the campaign so far, it seems like they've mixed up the levels a lot too. Every level has its own little mini objectives and kind of a simple storyline. None of it gets in the way of the game, but the element it adds is really cool. This early ski level, for example, has this cool James Bond element where you have to make sure you don't set off the alarms, otherwise you're going to have to do the whole level being fired at from helicopters and evading lasers and gates. If you do it, you'll get an achievement, but we couldn't manage it at all. In contrast, this police level has you dodging through traffic by switching lanes whilst punching criminals in the back of the head. Or stopping nuclear missile launchers on a skidoo. In between all that, you've got cool new objectives like collecting a banana that turns you into a monkey. The first game didn't exactly get boring, but this extra variation is just awesome. Every level you play feels slightly different and you just want to know what's coming next. Most levels in the game only use vehicles for about 2 or 3 missions and it's off to try something else. We would have been happy with a bit more of the same, but it's really nice to see them trying something different. Importantly though, what matters stays the same, and it's in the deleted scenes mode that you'll really see this come to life. To avoid any mad difficulty spikes or just strange changes in context in the main campaign, they've whacked all the interesting bits into its own separate mode. And that means super hard challenges that are going to keep you pulling your hair out for weeks, minecart bowling with a man in a chicken suit, and a level where you're inexplicably controlling a pink cupcake on a BMX. It's willfully mental stuff, but it's also quite excellent, especially stuff like the unicycle, which is an idea that probably wouldn't have made it into the game otherwise. I didn't think that driving a unicycle would be any fun at all, and yet it's exactly the kind of nail-biting stuff that makes Joe Danger amazing. It'll be out on Xbox Live pretty soon, so keep an eye on the dashboard. In the meantime, if you haven't played the first game, then you really need to check it out.